Yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. How's everybody doing today? How are you all doing? Welcome to episode number 803 of Walking with Purpose live from the San Francisco Bay Trail here in beautiful Redwood City, California, where I live. Climate best by government test. That's what the sign says downtown, and it's true. We have one of the best microclimates on the planet. We are smack in the middle of the San Francisco Bay and the Pacific Ocean. We get those crosswinds, and even on warm days like we've been having lately, instead of it being 100 degrees or over 100, it's like 85 or 90 or 92, which is a lot better than 100, 105, 110, 115. It does make a difference. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the weather today. We're here to talk about some good stuff and some stuff that's not so good, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. How you doing, by repair guy Raleigh? I'll get to the chat in just a few here. Well, cut my hand pretty bad at work, so I'm getting that taken care of. So I may not be very active in the chat. Did you go to urgent care, man, and get it stitched up? I hope you're doing all right, dude. Or was it not bad enough for urgent care? Pretty bad, but not bad enough for urgent care stitches. You were able to cut or stop the bleeding and get some bandages on it? Or did you go to urgent care and get stitches? I hope you're doing all right, Raleigh. I really do. Got a great topic to discuss here today. To stop all drama. To stop all drama, you have to, stop allowing leaks to suck you back in. You have to cut out all the leaks that are sucking you back in. I'm going to share some examples here today. And I'm going to share real life examples of this one fucking drama group that just doesn't stop. That consists of primarily 3 people, a man and 2 women, which I'm not going to mention by name. They're watching me right now because they're obsessed. They've got a Coach Eli hate audience that they're catering their content to. And so they religiously, obsessively watch me, make postings about me, tag me in, tag people that are supporting me, spam tagging. They spam tag my girlfriend, right? These people literally have no life all day, every day. They're out here spamming people with community postings and running, fake instigated drama, hate streams on YouTube. And, it's gotten old. It's been old. I've been ignoring it. And it doesn't particularly bother me. I'm just tired of it. It's like a nagging fucking fly in your ear. What gets to me is the fact that, when they can't get to me or they can't get to the main people they want to get to, these people attack everyone that you care for. Or if you have real supporters that are supporting you, they try to destroy that and steal that from you. Like these people are just, I don't even know what to say anymore about these people. They're persistent. They're psychotic, in my opinion, psychopathic. Their behavior is just abnormal. It's just not normal behavior at all. They make things up about me and all this stuff that I haven't done anything to anyone. I don't harm people. I have strong opinions that these people don't like. So be the fuck it, right? I have strong opinions that they don't like. So what? That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. That doesn't mean I'm out there stealing shit. That doesn't mean I'm out there defrauding anyone or doing anything like that. And that's what these people put out as their content. They make shit up about me and other people, basically slandering myself and other people to feed their audience what they want. Basically for a small little payday, right? It's a consistent payday. That's why they keep doing it, right? Now, I mentioned this because, you know, I've been ignoring this, but what happens when I ignore it? They go after the people I care for. One, my girlfriend, Dawn, which Dawn, you know, she says, babe, you know what? I give you access to my account. I want you to just block them. I don't want to see what they're doing. It's a waste of my time. I don't care, right? And that's Dawn telling me to do that because Dawn doesn't have time for stupid shit, stupid fake instigated drama shit by that man and those two women. It's primarily one man and two women that are, you know, they're all friends. Like, let's just call them friends. I don't care if these women are a part of the guy's group or not. I don't care what they label themselves. They're all friends, and they're all conglomerating together and sharing the same audience when it comes to content regarding me, right? I've seen some videos where he cloned your voice. Well, if those are altered content videos and they're not disclosed as altered content, then just flag them for altered content. It's okay, dude. I don't care. Listen, ODN. We all know that it's that one dude and those two women that work closely with him. Right? And all they do is they purposefully antagonize people on YouTube all day. Primarily, I'm one of the primary people because they have a big audience of people that hate me that will tune into them whenever they talk about me. That's why they do it. That's why they make up shit about me. Making up shit about, you know, Amazon fraud charges and shit. None of that was fraud. You need to stop saying that. Even as fake instigated drama, you wouldn't want that being said about you. And then you come back and you basically, I come back and I share the truth and you discredit my fucking truth. Because you want to keep feeding the haters a lie, right? You know I'm a good person. You know I'm not the kind of person that rides the line or skates lines. You know I'm the kind of person that wouldn't hurt a fly. Yet you keep on making shit up about me because it's part of the fake instigated drama content. You want to feed that audience of my haters? You wouldn't want that being done to you. You would say, if I or other people, if anyone else or myself was coming at you and saying that shit about you, you'd be threatening me with a slander suit. But here I am letting you fucking get away with murder. Here I am, I'm letting you fucking murder me on YouTube and letting you get away with it. That's the whole thing. That's a figure of speech, by the way. It's a figure of speech. Because I've moved on. And I don't care about this garbage. But you guys don't stop. Now you're coming at people like Tia and making up stuff about her. And then I defend Tia yesterday. And you, little pipsqueak. Little spoiled millennial pipsqueak. You go on a suck account today, which is either run by you or one of your female cronies. It's one of you two, because I know one of your female cronies used to run that R Eli channel. I'm not going to say the whole thing, but I think it's you, dude. that made a posting on that stock account today. You tagged me in on one place where I hadn't had you blocked. Now I blocked you. I've Google blocked you there too. But you're sitting there going off on me regarding like every little thing, dude. Regarding my business, that it's not my business. Are you out of your fucking mind? I've got a Redwood City business license. I've got an LLC with the state of California here. I've also got a fictitious business name with the County of San Mateo Assessor's Office. Elias Melas, DBA, Genuine Networking Association. I've also got a federal employee identification number going back to 14. I've got a seller's permit for the GNA since 2016. And you want to come out there and say, I don't own that business and someone else does? Now, that's someone else, one of your female cohorts, has her own version of a business with a similar name and a different classification. But you want to sit there and put postings out there that simply are not true. You're slandering me as well, but I don't care. I'm not coming after you for slander, but you're fucking slandering me as well. Okay? You're trying to get me booted off of YouTube for what? You say, oh, I show off because I'll monetize. I don't show off. All I say is, hey, here's what you do to not get demonetized. Dude, you are the perfect example of what not to do on YouTube to get demonetized. And you're triggered because I'm speaking the truth? I'm the one telling the truth here, and I could care less, dude. I hardly talk about you. ODM with a $2 super chat. That's what he is to a little pipsqueak. It's him, dude. It's him and the two women he works with. Listen. Him and the two women that he works with. Okay? And you know who those two women are, and I know I'm not going to talk about them. I'm not going to mention their names. But they're all like in this together, and they're all revenue sharing off of Coach Eli haters. I could care less. What I care about is what they're doing to Tia and other people. And the bottom line is this. I don't want to talk about them. I have other things going on with my GNA. And I want to focus on that. This is a distraction I don't want and I don't need. But I had to switch gears because I wanted to stand up for Tia. Because you guys, basically, between coming at Tia to get to me, and then using Patty to make Tia aware of this, Patty's the leak. Patty is the leak to all this. She is the leak to all of this. So here's the thing. Tia, if you're around or watch this replay, Patty is not your friend. She's not anyone's friend. Patty is on the side of the drama. She is a leak back in the drama because she supports those people. Here's the fucking truth of the matter. To people out there that want to support content creators, you can't support drama, hateful content creators that hate upon creators and support the good creators. You cannot play both sides of the fence. Okay? You got to pick one side. Now, honestly, you should pick the good side, not because I'm there, but you should be a more positive person and remove all the shitty drama from your life. But it's up to you. You can't play both sides when it comes to drama, hateful content. You either got to support the haters or support the good guys. You can't support both. And that's exactly what Patty was trying to do. And I'm sorry, Patty, you can't play both sides. You can't. When it comes to drama, hateful, and abusive content, and creators that attack other creators maliciously, Tia didn't deserve what she got. And you, Patty, were thumbing up the retraction stream. You were basically praising that creator for all that. You know, all of you should be like, this is ridiculous. We're all grown-ass adults. This is not adult-like behavior. So, for example purposes, how do you stop drama? You've got to stop the leaks. You've got to stop the people. Hey, Tia, how you doing? You've got to basically stop the people that are leaking you back into drama, that are sucking you back into drama, just like in this case, Tia. I hate to say it again, but Patty sucked you back into drama and sucked me back into drama. Sucked us all back into drama. Now, I wanted to stand up for you, and I did. And I will always stand up for you or anyone else that's maliciously and viciously attacked by this group of people, one man and two women. Again, we all know who they are. If you're new here, you don't need to know who these people are. You would be better off not knowing who they are. Okay? You'd be better off. Thank you again, Odin, for your $2 super chat. You'd be better off not knowing who they are, right? Hey, ODN and Raleigh Repair Guy. I like Raleigh Repair Guy. That's great. No, literally, like, here's the thing. That dude is obsessed with me. He is obsessed with taking me down. He wants me to get demonetized. He wants me off of YouTube. For some reason, he's jealous of me, and there's nothing to be jealous of. And dude, I wish you nothing but the best, dude. I wish you nothing but the best. Let that person stay. Do not ban them. Do not ban them. He's a little dork who lives with his mommy. He bullies women behind the scenes for money. Well, he pretends to bully women for content. Let's be real, okay? Is he really a bully? I don't think so. But he pretend bullies women for content. And that's what got him an RO with Granny's Watching Jess, okay? So, honestly, do I think this guy really wants to bully women? No, but he acts like the bully to get attention and traction and donations. And unfortunately, the court of law is not going to decipher an action that's implied or actually intended, right? Oh, this is just my skit on YouTube. Well, was the person that you were, doing the skit with, were they paid? Did they know about what happened? No, they don't know because it makes it appear more real, right? No problem. No problem. Let the people that are on our side stay, because we're going to talk about it today, and then we're moving on. Tia, we're moving on because we've got bigger and better things to focus on than that one millennial dude and the two women that he closely works with that, create content on you and me, right? Make things up about you and me. It's all fucking made up. So, little sandals guy, sorry, says Tia. Don't worry about it, Tia. You didn't know. And typically we would ban people like that, but today I'm letting it go because we need to talk about it. Hello, Tia and Raleigh, says ODN. ODN, I still need to moderate you, and don't say not to. I haven't had time. Dawn had 2 appointments today, and they were like, it was a total of 2 hours that I had to wait. And so, I didn't get a chance to do much clerical work today. I'm going to get back to the clerical work tomorrow. Plus, I have AT&T coming to the house to convert my traditional analog copper wire home phone line to a digital line. I have a Panasonic 4-line phone I got about 20 years ago for a really good deal at an Office Depot I was working, and it has a speakerphone, and it also has I can get wireless handsets, but I'm just going to put it on my desk and just basically use it for like some business calls or conference calls because it has a big speaker on it. I mainly did it because I was paying too much for the analog service, and I wanted to reduce my bill and keep the number. I basically want to keep the number. At some point, I'll probably roll over that number to a secondary cell phone, but it's not within the budget right now. I want to get a secondary cell phone because there are times, hey, that's Ramon. Awesome. Because at times, you know, like especially like for DoorDash drivers, what they would need two phones for is one to take orders and the other one to run the live stream, right? So having two phones basically allows you to do two things. One phone free to do whatever, and the other phone is your live streaming phone. So yeah, I'll get back to the clerical stuff tomorrow and moderate certain people. Some good stuff is coming. I missed the first part of the stream. Patty's not involved with them, if that's what you said. Well, here's the thing, Tia. This is what you don't realize. Let me explain this to you respectfully, because Don and I, we have a lot of love for you. Okay? That woman that was trashing you the other day regarding your husband, okay? Let's call that group the L group, right? Like you said, I don't want to mention their actual name. The L group, right? They all say, like, she says, oh, I'm not necessarily a part of the L. And then the other woman that does my rebroadcast and makes up stuff about me for content and my haters, right? She says she's not L at times. They're both, listen, I don't give a fuck if they call themselves members of the L group or not. They are close friends with that millennial dude, and that's all that matters. And the bottom line is that, if Patty is following any one of those three people, the woman that came at you, the woman that comes at me all the time, or that other dude, then they're all connected. They're all part of that group. They're all a leak back to the drama. So even and see, this is part of their game, Patty. Part of their game is, oh, I'm not L. I'm an independent creator. I do my own. No, you'd have no fucking audience if it wasn't for that dude or my haters. You'd have zero audience. That's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter, right? The bottom line is Patty's a leak back to drama, whether she realizes it or not. If she supports any one of these three people for whatever reason, then she's drama. Then I don't want her around. I don't want anyone around that supports that group of people, whether it's the man, any of the two women, or all three. Low Five Toast, how's it going? Low Five Toast, how's it going with you? Are you trolling, or are you here to say something valid? She's the leak back to drama. In order to stop the drama, we got to cut out the leak. Okay? In order to stop getting sucked back into drama, we have to disassociate ourselves with people that associate with drama people, whether they're directly related or not. Okay? Look, those two women are friends with that guy, and those two women are both friends with each other. They're all friends. They all communicate behind the scenes. This is all for money and stuff like it's basically it's all for money, right? That's their operation. I'm trying to tell you folks that, and you folks aren't listening. Yet we keep getting sucked back in to their stupid ass game. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't care what they say about me. I don't care if they call me the biggest piece of shit, liar, whatever. I don't give a fuck what they say. What I care about is these people coming at people I care for, like you, Tia, and others. I can ignore all the stuff they're saying about me. I block them. I Google block them. I can handle that. So does Don. But for people that are supporting us, they're coming at our supporters. What these motherfuckers do all the time is they hit below the fucking belt and come at our supporters. And I'm done with that. I'm done with that. So I'm trying to teach our supporters, hey, Don't let that group of people suck you back into drama. And you got to realize anyone that watches any one of those three people I mentioned are drama people. Even if you think they're your friend. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. I have nothing valid to say as I just got here and don't know what's going on yet, but I'm not here to troll. Low Five Toast, well, how'd you find out about the channel? How do you know about my channel? Who made you aware of this? How'd you find out about it? You don't know what's going on, that's cool, but tell me how you found out about the channel. And if this is not the right stream for you, then you can come back another time, no problem. Sorry if it's not, you know. I'm only going to do 3 miles today because the sun is going down. And it's probably going to start to get dark way back. Not fully dark, but it won't be as bright. We are at 26 minutes. I've almost done. When I get to the end of this section here, before it curves to the right, I'm almost done. 1 1.5 miles. It's another quarter mile to get to the observation deck. But I don't have time. Quarter mile to the observation deck, quarter mile back. That extra half mile is going to, take another 10 minutes or so, and I don't want to be stuck out in the dark. I mean, I'm sure there's enough skylight at night to walk this trail. I could turn on my light on the phone, but it's just not worth it. I've known you for years. I've been sub for years. LOL, I just saw you were live and wanted to pop in real quick. Well, that's cool. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to ask any questions. ODN, miserable people love company. That's why they're doing what they're doing to you, bro. Of course. Well, they're making money too. But here's the thing, ODN. I don't have a problem with them talking trash about me. That spoiled entitled millennial is trying to destroy me. He's trying to take out my channels when I've done nothing to him. They're slandering me purposefully. They know they're purposefully slandering me, which I don't care. I can ignore that. And, people, that truly know who I am, get to know me. They know I'm not what they're saying, right? He's spam tagging myself, Tia, my girlfriend, Dawn. Like that little millennial dude, he spam tagged us. He has so many sock accounts he created. And I believe he's getting help from at least one of the two women is helping him with the sock accounts. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know that for a fact. I could be wrong. I don't care. I'm just saying they spam tag us. They're trying to basically gain more relevancy off our name, and anyone that's supporting us, they want our people to see their content. But that's why I've been blocking this dude, because his spam tagging is no longer working. Dude, you're a spammer. You and your cohorts, you and your female cohorts that are doing all this spam tagging and all that, it's primarily you, dude. Like, I'm teaching more and more people to Google block, when they tag you, when you guys tag us in community postings. We hide you from the channel first, and then we go back to the posting from our mobile phone in the mentions section, click the 3 dots, it says block. That'll Google block you. Then when you tag us in, we don't see you in our mentions anymore, and it doesn't affect our relevancy, and it doesn't gain you any more traction. Like, the problem, ODN, is not them talking about me. The problem is, they are massively spamming, and they are basically trying to gain their popularity at the expense of other people's sanity, and at the expense of our name being tarnished, right? And that's what I don't like, and that's what they do. That's their MO. I know the two women are associated with him. I want nothing to do with any of them. 3 or drama. I'm done with that. Of course. ODN, I seen that he's spam tagging you. He put me in a couple of tags as well. The dude is playing with fire. He's going to get third-degree burns. Little Sandals guy, how you doing? His chat is so cringy with all those lonely, weird women. They all know he's a weirdo but want to be a part of something, and they pay him to be there. He shames them into donating. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, you see, here's the thing, ODN. Again, like, I don't have a problem with even these people doing reaction videos and even making shit up. I can ignore that. I don't like the fucking made up shit. Who does? But you can ignore that. Yeah, is it freaking slander? Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. I don't. What I care about is, like, this dude is massively spam tagging people, and he's now teaching his female cohorts to do it too. And here's the thing, the thing that they're doing now, ODN. The thing they're doing now is they're using sock accounts to attack the people that they talk about on their main accounts because their main accounts have been falling like flies. Like, I went out there today. I didn't have much time, and I don't care. But out of all the channels this dude had as regular channels for his content, he only has one channel publicly available now. The others are either hidden or they've changed their names. Like, one of his channels, he cloned Angela's Clips and Giggles. Dude, I have all your links to your channels, the actual channel links with the letters and numbers that never changes. So anytime you change a channel name, dude, I know exactly what you're doing. And I'm not trying to watch you like a hawk, but I'm tired of you doing this shit to me. So I want to know what you're doing. And this is what, see, what he's doing is whatever he can to keep some money coming in, to keep the drama going while keeping his channels alive. If he were to do all this on regular channels, his channels will be shut down more often. So he's gone the route now of creating, like, he literally has like 10 Cuck Eli sock account channels. And then he has Eli and Dawn. And then he has like Roach Eli and shit. I don't give a fuck if people go there. I'll say them. Like, dude, you and your cohorts seriously are massively spamming to try to, ruin me or try to gain traction off me or try to, whatever you're trying to accomplish. Dude, it's pathetic, man. And I'm calling it out right now because people need to know, dude. This takes time to do that. Like, literally, man. You literally have like 20 sock accounts made up for me. Like, dude, I think you're in love with me, dude. Dude, I've never seen one dude so obsessed with one guy. You are obsessed, dude. I don't care if you talk about me on your main channel. I don't care if they're two cohort women. Talk about me. Talk about me. Go ahead. Do a stream right now live tonight. I don't care. This is ridiculous. You all know it's ridiculous. 20 sock accounts to come at Eli, and then to come at Dawn, and now come at Tia. Everything. Come at Eli. Boom, boom, boom. What the fuck have I done to you? Nothing. I'll leave you guys alone. But then you just kept amping it up. Then you came at Tia, and that was the final fucking straw. You came at Tia, that was the final straw. I'm telling you, if you just kept posting videos about how he admitted, I don't want to talk about that, dude. Here's the thing, ODN, I don't want to stoop down to his level. I understand there are things that would trigger him, but it would also trigger his two women cohorts. The bottom line is, here's the thing, ODN, what you're not understanding is all three of these people, these two women and this one dude, they all work together and they all have each other's backs. And if you try to defend yourself against one of them, all three of them come at you, right? And it's not fair. It's like a gang attack. And I'm tired of it. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm done. I don't care. And I have no desire to attack the guy below the belt. I don't want to talk about his dad. I don't want to talk about his mom. I don't care about all that cuckery back then or whatever. I don't care, dude. That was then. This is now. All I want is this dude to fucking leave me alone. Stop fucking spam tagging me. Stop doing all this dumb shit between him and the two women. That's what it boils down to. And I'm telling the people that support Don and I, the people that support Don and I here, the people that support Don and I, he's obsessed, little sandals guy. Why do you think he's obsessed, little sandals guy? More specific. Go ahead and tell me. Why do you think he's obsessed? The people that truly support Don and I here, I'm telling you folks, you have to have an understanding if you're going to support us that this dude and his two female cohorts are going to try to come at every supporter we have. So you got to understand that you got to ignore it. Now, yeah, you have other choices. You can believe what they're saying and then stop supporting myself and Don, or you can believe what we're saying and support us and ignore them. You can't do you can't do both, right? And what we're saying is, if you believe us and you support us and you know what they're doing is just a bunch of garbage, right? Then you got to ignore them. And you can't let anyone from their group suck you back in. No disrespect to you. I'm just saying, in this case, Patty was the leak. She sucked us all back in. I had no clue this was going on. Now, you know, I was told behind the scenes by some other people, but you were told about this by Patty, or else you would have never known about it. What you don't know don't hurt you, right? The bottom line is it's not right what they're doing to you or to me or anyone else, right? But what we don't know don't hurt us, right? And that's all I want. It's like, let's move on. Let these people run their goddamn mouths and not give me any fucking attention, not give me any fuel. That's all. Little sandals guy, because he's a lonely loser with no friends in real life. This is it for him. What you see is what you get. E-begging and manipulating women for money. Yeah, he's moved back home with his mom, which, fine, do that, right? I share a home with my mother and Don. But the difference is I actually pay to live there, and I pay into the estate, even though these people think otherwise. I don't care what they think. So I don't care that you're living back at home with your mom because you don't have the sponsorships anymore, dude, and you had to basically, you know, rent out your condo for $2,000 a month, which is what I heard, and the mortgage is $1,000, so you're making $1,000 there while you're paying that condo off, right? And you're probably back at home with your parents, is what I heard, living for free, right? So listen, dude, do you want me to trash you for living at home with your mom and dad again for free at almost age 40? Now, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. If that's what you need to do, if that's what you need to do, then go ahead and do it, dude. But don't trash other people for doing something similar. Okay? See, dude, you can't trash people and then do the same shit that you trash people doing. That's called being a fucking hypocrite, which is what you are. You're a damn fucking hypocrite, dude. Dude, he spent his whole life living off mommy. And those are the facts. Dude lived with mommy his whole life and never got outside and met like 2 chicks in Oregon and never had any real human interaction. Yeah. And he says he has a girlfriend now, but we never heard her or seen her. But they used to say, oh, Eli's girlfriend's not real. No, Dawn's real. She'll be back doing some shows with me soon. And Dawn talks with the ladies every fucking day on Facebook. And if you cohorts want to know what's going on with Dawn, or if you're concerned about Dawn, you can actually call anyone. You have our numbers. Tia, Dawn, Queen, and Donna. And I talk to Dawn every day. And even if she doesn't come on YouTube for 6 months, they know she's safe. So I don't ever want to hear a goddamn thing come out of anyone's mouth saying, I'm going to call a wellness check on Dawn if Eli doesn't make her go live. Go, get the fuck out of here. Call a wellness check because my woman's taking time off of YouTube because she wants a break from the drama and the bullshit that you folks are creating. And you threaten with a wellness check? Come on. Jesus Christ. It's not cool. It's just not cool. I know this is your content. I know this is what makes you guys money. I know this is what you guys enjoy doing. But you shouldn't do things to other people that you wouldn't want done to you. And I know for a fact, if I wanted to fucking blast all of you, and let me tell you something. Here's the thing. I'm not going to blast all of you because I'm choosing not to, and I wish you nothing but the best. But if I chose to blast all of you, I would blast you into the fucking next millennium. Because you all know I'm a good creator. You know if I really wanted to go toe-to-toe with you guys, right? But I'm not going to go there. You know why? Because I'm choosing to set a good example. Body repair guy. I'm done at urgent care. Oh, you went to urgent care. Good. Did you get stitches, Raleigh? Are you doing okay? Raleigh mentioned earlier that he cut his hand a little bit and he had to get stitches, I guess. They use zipper bandage that locks and pulls it tight. Have a good one, man. Take it easy. See you next time. I realize that the others are scum. I don't feel Patty is. Well, then Patty needs to get out of that group. Because here's the thing, Tia. Unless Patty stops supporting that one guy and those two female creators, then she's a part of them. If she's supporting any one of those three creators, 2 out of the 3 or all 3, then she's a part of them. And I don't want her here. If Patty's a good person and wants no drama, then she's supporting the wrong people. And she made a big mistake and actually let one of the 2 women convince her that I banned her. I haven't done one thing to either of these 2 women. Now, I've gone toe-to-toe with the guy in the past, and I haven't really done anything to him lately. In the past, him and I did some things to each other. I can understand it. These 2 women, I've never, ever, ever, ever done anything to harm them at all. These 2 women have been coming at me unprovoked. I don't understand. Like, I don't talk about them. I don't trash them. I don't do anything wrong to them. Yet they talk about me and trash me worse than they would trash someone that triggered them realistically in the worst ways. I don't understand it. I haven't said a goddamn word about either of these women negatively. All I've done is say, why do you guys keep making up stuff about me? You guys keep talking about me every goddamn day. Fine, you don't like my opinion, so be it. Move on. Say you don't like my opinion and move on. But it's almost like an obsession. It's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like, I don't know what it is. A jealousy thing? I don't know. I don't want to think either one of these women wish they could be in Don's place, but what else could it be? Like, what else would make 2 women constantly come at a guy that doesn't trash them and hardly talks about them unless I'm calling them out on what they're doing to me and people I care for, like Tia? I don't get it. What is your obsession with me, ladies? What is it? Now, I'm not going to watch your streams. You're going to talk about it. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. I do my streams for my audience. I say what I got to say, and then I go right back to doing what I need to do in real life. I got to, want to spend time with my lady Dawn. We got a lot of stuff working around the house. Okay? She's got some appointments coming up. We got some other good stuff coming up with the GNA and the ladies and all that stuff. But what's the problem? What is the problem? A dryer slammed the top of my hand. Oh, shit. Are you okay, Raleigh? Nothing was severed, right? You just had to get stitches. You're going to be okay, right? Oh, DN, yo, I hope you're okay, homie. That don't sound good. It's all a bunch of real lifers over there, little sandals guy. Well, Yeah, well, they go real life at times because they want to use that as content, right? Yeah, they go real life at people at times, and then they get mad at people for threatening or actually going real life on them. I mean, to the three people on the other side there and your entire group of people. Do you realize that if you don't want people going real life on you, then you can't go real life on them? I mean, how hypocritical is that? Like these people don't understand it. They're unreasonable. Like they know they're being unreasonable. They are being unreasonable on purpose because it gets people to talk and sucks them in. It sucks people into their bullshit and gives them more to talk about. Like right now, I'm giving them more to talk about, but I don't care. They've been talking about me anyway. So it's like at times I feel like I don't have a choice but to say, hey, look, if you're a part of supporting Don and I here, you're gonna have to understand that these people are gonna try to turn you against us, and they're either gonna come at you or they're gonna use a third party in their group to suck you back into their drama. And that's, in this case, Patty's the perfect example. Listen, Tia, if you want to be friends with Patty, and listen, I'm not telling you who you can and can't be friends with. Be my guest, do what you gotta do, but understand, as long as Patty is a part of following any one of those creators, then she's a part of that group. She's a part of the hate group. Read my comment above, please. Okay. I realize the others are scum. I don't feel Patty is. Oh, I read that one. Oh, Patty did a good thing in that instance. I would have found out anyway. Plus, Patty was trying to prove to that lady that was doing that she was wrong. Patty is the one who sent the email to look at the... Yeah, I understand. Tia, listen. I understand that Patty was trying to do the right thing here. That's not the point. I understand that you feel she did a nice thing to make you aware of what was going on before you found out otherwise. I understand that. What I'm trying to say is this. Regardless of what Patty does, good, bad, or indifferent, let's say good in this case, she's still supporting that woman. She's still supporting that L group. Okay? And as long as she's supporting any one of those three creators, either that one main creator, the man, or those two women, including the one that came at you, then she's a part of that hate group, and I don't want her here, and she's a leak back into drama, in my opinion. Now, if you want to think otherwise, that's okay. I respect your opinion. We love you. Listen, all I'm trying to do is protect you and protect other people, male and females, but more so even the ladies here. I'm trying to protect you ladies because, like we were saying behind the scenes, Tia, you get a little more emotional than the guys, right? So I'm going to step in and do what I can to help protect you. But at the same time, I'm not here to control you or anyone, and I'm not telling you who you can and can't associate with. I'm just telling you in my situation, I want nothing to do with anyone that follows any one of those three creators. They're a part of that group. They're a leak back in the drama. Little Sandals guy, narcissist will manipulate you by isolating you and telling you how he is a victim, when in reality he's making you the victim. Right. We are the victim. I'm the victim. You're the victim. Sorry, Tia, you're the victim. I'm the victim. But I'm not even playing the role of the victim. But I am technically the victim. Right? What you're saying, Little Sandals guy, is called reverse manipulation. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Little Sandals guy. What you're saying is that dude and those two women that create content with him, the three primary creators in that group, they are very good at sucking you in and using reverse manipulative tactics. I know their tactics. I understand what they're doing. I understand why they're doing it. It doesn't make it right. But just because I get it doesn't mean other people understand it. ODN, you are 100% right, Little Sandals. Barrier Paragraph, I just pointed out those people's bad behaviors and they call me names and belittle me. They never have a true argument against what I say. No, they don't. That guy ain't going physical with anybody. His power is on the keyboard manipulating lonely women. Those in contact with him, look in the mirror and check yourself. True. ODN, I have no problem going real life. I think it's fun, actually. That's funny, dude. Oh, Eli said it's funny that ODN said, I like going real life, or I enjoy it. Watch, they're gonna play off of that now. It's pathetic. You play off of everything, right? I could suck in oxygen right now, like I'm doing to stay alive. I have to suck in oxygen, ma'am, to stay alive. And you're gonna say something negative about that, right? ODN, Eli doesn't support or condone everything I say. No, I don't. I also know you were kind of joking. And I can say this too, ODN. Some of these people deserve to be confronted in person. And I'm not saying violently. I would never get violent with them. But if I met with that dude, Ferda, the millennial dude, if I met with him, I'd say, dude, what you got to say to me now, dude? I mean, you want to call me a cuck to my face, dude? Do you want to make fun of my girlfriend in my face, dude? Okay. You want to own up to every spam posting you put out there and lie you put out about me just because you're triggered by me and you're failing, so you got to basically try to use anyone you can to stop the failure from hitting you, right? ODN, he would never meet you. Of course he wouldn't. Nope. Nope, you wouldn't, dude. I'd be willing to actually meet up with you, dude, and have a conversation with you, man to man. Friendly. No violence, none of that. Mr. Florida, dude, willing to meet up with you, and I'll even buy you lunch, dude. Right now I'm broke as hell, right? And your two cohort women are watching my wallet saying, oh, how can I afford to do this and that? I have money to get food and stuff like that, but I need more money for other aspects of life. When I say I'm broke, I'm not saying I'm flat broke. I have a budget for food and bills and stuff like that. Right now, my budget is very tight to the point of where I need to help Dawn out because of her situation, which is valid and legit. And that's what I'm trying to make a little extra money out here for us to help her, because I'm also her caretaker. I'm also, helping her out with things that she needs help with throughout the days. I wouldn't doubt it if he has a race car bed. That's funny, dude. That's actually fucking hilarious, ODN. A race car bed. That's the funniest shit I heard in a while, dude. Little Sandals guy, no doubt, ODN. TS cracking the fuck up right now. Oh, God. So you got a little race car bed, dude. Are you going to be triggered? Dude, and here's the thing, dude. You got one channel left right now, right? I guess it's just one. I was looking today. I couldn't find anything else. You have one channel, right? You haven't done a stream technically in like 4 days, but your women have, right? The women are stepping in, and you do revenue sharing with the women, right? So you're still making money when you're not working, right? That's the kind of guy you are, right? But ODN Little Sandals called it Richard Petty queen size. Oh yeah, race car bed. Race car bed, man. That's right, you're gonna get triggered, and you're gonna try to spam tag me on your multiple sock accounts. To be the Cuck Eli channels, the Eli and Dawn channel, the Roach Eli channel, all that garbage shit, right? That you and your other creators you work with, you put all that content out there, especially the postings, right? And then you try to spam post us, but we've Google blocked you. So all those accounts you've created, they've been Google blocked, so we don't see that, right? Now, you can still tag us in, but it won't hit myself on both channels here. Even my YouTube Premium account, I banned you guys. Even on Dawn's account, I banned you guys. Raleigh's banned you guys. And I've shown Tia and Sandra and the rest of them how to ban you guys. They're doing that. So the bottom line is, you tagging us in, is irrelevant. Right? It's not working. But you're going to go do that and get super triggered instead of going live and calling me out. Right? You don't want to do that anymore, right? Because you got one channel left and you don't want to waste one on me, huh, dude? You don't want to waste one on me, so you dish me off to the ladies and still revenue share with the ladies. You probably get half of it. You probably take the majority of the money from the ladies that do all the work, right? Pathetic, dude. You're a shitty businessman, dude. You're a crappy businessman. I've told you for years your business model is going to fail, and it's failing. Now, you can sit there and call me a failure. No, I'm not a failure. I'm on my way to success. Slowly but surely. Okay? I'm a raw and real person. And yes, we're doing better on the channels than we have. We're making more money, but we're still not where we want to be, but we have grown. And we're going to keep growing. Now, this month was a slow month. We had some really good months. This month's a slow month, so if anyone wants to help Don and I out and you want to send a super chat, now's the time to do it, because we're getting towards the end of the month, and maybe the next 2 days or so, typically on the last day or two of the month, sometimes it takes a day or two for YouTube to process super chats, so they won't go through until the following month. So right now, today and tomorrow, guaranteed they'll go through this month. August, we'll get paid September 20th, September 21st. So if you want to help Don and I out, feel free to send a super chat, or you can always send a Cash App or PayPal anytime, and we'll get that immediately. But that's up to you folks. It is a beautiful night. I gotta tell you, it's a beautiful night. Got a lot of work to do when I go home. I'm going to go and have dinner with Dawn, and then I got to do a little more cleaning. I was using my Bissell that I actually bought on my Best Buy card, ma'am, if you must know, because you want to tell the whole world, how can I afford a Bissell when I'm not flat broke, ma'am. It's just, I'm tight to the point of where I need more money to help Dawn pay her bills until we can figure out her health situation. And here's the thing, ma'am. You've had your own health issues too. And you know what? You had told me about those in the past, and I've been so understanding to your health issues and stuff. You've been through stuff, and I always supported you on that. But now, you're seeing my woman have health issues and stuff like that, and maybe you're not trashing her as much as you used to, right? Or even at all. But the fact that you're still pretending, or even pretending, or actually trashing me, it doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe you are actually trashing me. The fact that you're trashing me for whatever reason, you're also trashing my woman at the same time. When you trash me, you trash her. When you trash her, you trash me. We're a team. That's how it works. But You've had your own issues, and I was always very compassionate of what you've been through. So I just don't get it. I don't get it, you know? Alicia and Zeno, thank you at Tia for saying that about Patty. She's very caring and wonderful friend. Alicia, let me ask you this. Are you a part of following any one of those creators? Do you follow the millennial guy? Do you follow the T woman or the S woman? Be honest. Alicia, let me ask you this. Alicia, or whatever. Alicia, that is. Okay, Alicia. No, I do not. Then how do you know, where do you know Patty from then? How do you know Patty? Because she came from the Krama community initially, and then she came from that drama group of people that I just mentioned. And then she was over here for a little while, and then she was convinced that I had banned her when I never did, and she's been gone ever since. So how do you know Patty? From where? I'm under an alt account to stay away from them. Okay, so you used to be a part of that group. So what you're telling me is you used to be a part of that group, but you're here on a sock account, alt account, whatever you want to call it. We call them sock accounts, like socks, like throwaway accounts, right? You throw away socks when they get old sock account. That's why we call them that. So you're here because you don't want J, T, or S, any one of those three creators, J, T, or S, to come at you, right? You don't want to be a part of their fake fucking instigated bullshit drama. So you come out here under a sock account, right? No, I was never a part, but when I spoke up, I got bashed. Oh, okay. So you spoke up to defend people from their stupid ass fake instigated drama bullshit, and they attacked you on your main channel to the point of where you don't feel comfortable being yourself anymore, so now you're a sock. I respect you being here. What I'm saying is, this is what you can't let these fucking people do to you. You can't let them run you off of YouTube. You can't let them take away what is yours. That's why I come back here each and every day, show my fucking face. You know, most of these people don't even show their face, ever. Every now and then they do, but most of them don't. And all they do as their content is reuse other people's content, either live or pre-recorded, and they talk shit about people that they instigate shit with. They make up shit about people. They go and instigate stuff with people on purpose to have something to talk about. That's it. I made this account today so I could thank Tia. Well, that's great. I appreciate you for saying that. And listen, I understand why you're coming in here, because you know they're obsessively watching me, right? So I respect that. But on the flip side, I'm the kind of man that no one fucks with my name. No one fucks with my name. You don't. Oh, and by the way, Kendi, I saw your comment. I'll mention you, Kendi. You're like, they should age restrict all my videos for swearing a little bit more than usual. You're allowed to occasionally swear on YouTube as long as it's in the right context. So, nice try, Kendi. It's not going to happen. They're not going to age restrict me for using a cuss word every now and then. They're not going to take my video down. They're not going to demonetize me. So you know what? You want to keep on trying, keep trying. You want to keep on reaching to try to find ways to silence someone that you just don't like or have a difference of opinion on. Look, I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't like my opinions. If you don't, just leave me the fuck alone. But you're still watching. You even said, Kendi, I've been watching, but I can't watch him anymore. Why watch me in the first place, Kendi? Why watch me in the first place? And you probably watch me on rebroadcast. Now today, there's probably no rebroadcast. We've had 70 people here the entire time. It's all the blocked haters and, some people here that truly care about us. But why watch me, Kendi, if you don't like me? Because you're curious what I'm going to say next? Because I'm unique? Because there's nobody like me? Because I'm not boring like some of the other people you follow? Kendi, here's the thing. I don't mean to be rude, but you're boring. You are. You're very boring. Your content is boring. What do you think about that? It's my opinion. But you don't see me coming to your channel and bashing you for being boring. I just, don't say a thing. I move on. If your content is not my cup of tea, I'll just move on. Tia says, Alicia, it's kind of you to come in here. Patty was extremely upset about it all. Well, here's the thing, Tia. Patty needs to make a decision. She supports them or supports people on the good side of things. I'm not even saying us. If you're somebody that supports YouTube channels, you can't support drama, hateful, and abusive channels and support genuine channels at the same time. Especially if these drama channels are attacking the good channels and you want to support both sides. That's like playing both sides of the fence. That doesn't fucking work. Patty supports Tia. Well, Sandra, let me ask you this. If Patty is following that T woman, the S woman, and at times I'm sure she's following J. So do we give her a free pass and let her come back? Or does that not make it a conflict of interest to associate with people from both sides? Like, listen, I want nothing to do with the drama or the bullshit, and I want no leaks back to those people. And this, in my opinion, this has created a leak. It's not about you, Eli, right now. It's about Tia and her. But it affects me, Sandra. What you're not understanding is this affects me. The only reason why they came at Tia is to get to me. That's why they came at her. They would have never come at Tia if it wasn't for me. That's why they did it, Sandra. So I'm sorry, respectfully, you're wrong about that. Yes, I do feel bad about what happened to Tia completely. I went to bat for her. But this completely affects me, and this happened to her because of me, because of what these people are doing to me. I have been watching Pork Chop and his associates try to poach your audience for years. This isn't new. Yep. Quite honestly, what I've said, Sandra and ODN, Tia, and anyone else, I'm not going to force anyone to stay here. If you folks don't want to be here anymore, that's your choice. You can get up and leave anytime. And I'm not mad. I'm just saying, look, no one's forced to be here. But here's my okay, I'm going to use a word I don't really like. I hate this fucking word, but I'm going to use it. Here are my boundaries. Here's where I set some fucking boundaries for once. Is that if you support someone on the other side, okay, if you're supporting someone on the other side, okay, you're playing both sides of the fence, right? I can't have that here. It doesn't work for me. It's called a conflict of interest. I'm not going to deal with a conflict of interest. Oh, you like boundaries now? No, I don't really like the word. But I'm going to use it right now because it makes sense to use it. I think certain people abuse the word boundaries. I normally don't set any boundaries, Sandra, I normally don't set any boundaries. But right now, and I've had this one set for a long time, I don't want any leaks back into drama. And Patty is a leak back into drama. Regardless of her intentions, she's the fucking leak. Eli is pretty lax on where people go It is not until they start joining in on the harassment that he gets upset. Did anyone ask you to take Patty back? No. But the bottom line is that I think Patty is not being 100% genuine with Tia. I don't think Patty's intentions are completely genuine. Because if Patty really, really cared about Tia, she would have slammed that T woman. All Patty did was say, "Hey, here's an obituary," and then she thumbed up her stream, I heard, for the retraction video. So here's the thing: if Tia is listen, I'm sorry, if Patty, if you really, I know you're watching Patty because you're obsessed with all this drama bullshit. If you really support Tia, Patty, then you know what you have to do. You know what that woman did was wrong, and you let her off easy. You all let her off easy. Eli, that's your opinion, Eli. We don't know what Patty said to T. Well, she needs to go public and make a statement on her community wall and say, "I don't agree with what T did. It's not right. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I didn't sign up for this. I'm not this kind of person. Nobody deserves this." Okay? Come on, Sandra. You know what? Listen, we sit here and we baby grown-ass adults and don't hold them accountable. And then we wonder why shit never changes. That's the truth of the matter. My Online 365 in harassment. What do you mean My Online 365? More specific, please. That's what I was doing to say ODN if you join. At TS, Alicia. I never saw what was done to you, only heard about it. I'm very sorry that was done. This place has become very toxic. No, Alicia, here's the thing. It's 3 people that are fake instigated drama content creators. One is J, one is T, the other is S. J and S are business partners, and T is like a close friend of S. And so, like, they're all really tight, and they're all working together. And they're basically they're all revenue sharing, and they're trying to leverage anything they can based on the audience they currently have. Primarily, their audience is my haters, the Eli haters, formerly known as the Coach Eli haters, when I used to call myself Coach Eli. Okay? Ricky Bunce, I remember her. Was that you, Mr. J? Creating more sock accounts of past people? Ricky Bunce. I remember Ricky Bunce. That account hasn't been around in a while. Yeah, I chopped up that sentence, no problem. Well, please put it back together. Let me know what you think. I think Patty can think and speak for herself. You just don't want Tia to find out how you really are and lose her donations. You have done this to many. That's actually you, Mr. J, because the real Ricky Bunce was banned a long time ago. Listen, Jay, if you want to create all the suck accounts in the world and try to trash me and try to destroy my supporters, that's all good. Let me tell you something right now. I'm real public right now. Don and I right now, and we've talked about this before, we'll say it again. Even if Tia didn't donate one other penny ever again, she would still be welcome here the exact same way. She'd still be a part of the women's group behind the scenes and all that. If Tia decided to get up and walk away, you know what? We would be hurt by it a little bit, but we would move on and wish her the best. Respectfully, professionally, and maturely, Mr. J, you piece of shit. That's what you are. You're a POS, dude. You clone people. Ricky Bunce been banned here for years, dude. And you want to come in here and try to say that, I'm trying to suck up to Tia for her donations? I don't give a fuck. She never donates again, Jay. And I'm not saying that to be, I'm not upset at you, Tia. What I'm saying is that I don't look at Tia as that. She's been generous to help us because she cares about us and we care about her. It's a genuine connection, you piece of garbage crap. You have no proof. Listen, I don't care if that's Tiffany on a sock account. I don't give a shit. I'm going nowhere. Well, I appreciate that, Tia. I'm just saying, look, you're not confined here. You know, I even tell my girlfriend, Dawn, Tia, we've had conversations. You've heard me tell this to Dawn in front of your calls. I don't control Dawn. I love Dawn. I want to protect Dawn from all the fucking evil of the world. I don't control any of you. You all can do whatever you want to do. But if people are going to come at you, and primarily it's because they don't like me and they're trying to get to the people that I care for, that's all they're doing here. Is this little pipsqueak, POS, worthless millennial dude is just trying to do whatever he can to scare off people that are supporting Don and I monetarily or in general. And all I've said is that, look, if anyone gets scared off by him, I can't control that. Do what you got to do. I think so too, Eli. What about, tell me, ODN says, you can't control where people go, dude. Leave Eli alone. It's weird. Live your own life, man. When you say I think so too, Eli, what do you mean by that, Sandra? Please be more specific. I'm going to be going off the air very soon. You know, let me come over here for a few more. I'm going to go over because at night right now, with the low light compensation, you're going to see the marina here. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Good. All right. Santa Claus says they've been going after people who want to support you or show up in your chats. That's what I meant. It's stalking, says ODN. Shit, I even got messages from some of these people, for fuck's sake, says Sandra. Right. Yeah, it's all been, you know, J, T, and S. Initially, it was just J, and then S came on board like 3.5 years ago. And about a year and a half ago, T came on board. And now they're all just collaborating, leveraging Eli in any way they can. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And you know, even if Tiffany's little sandals, if that is actually you, Tiffany, you know, Tiffany, here's the thing. I never had a problem with you. You played into this shit too. Like you sold out to the money too, Tiff. That's just sad, Tiff. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. Am I surprised? No. Hey, at least you made some money. Maybe I'm the stupid one for not selling out, because if I sold out, I'd be the richest one out of all you motherfuckers. If I sold out, sold my soul, I would be making 10 times more than even Jamie's making. And yeah, I said his name. I don't care. I just won't sell my soul for money. I won't. And I don't give a fuck what any of those people think. That's the most admirable thing, is not selling out for money like most people do. I've never seen Tiffany flip-flop back and forth, but I sure do like it when she goes hard in the paint. It's pretty cool. I wish more people would go hard in the paint. ODN says they're desperate stalkers that want to see people isolated because they are isolated in real life. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they're dependent on leveraging my name, my likeness, and people I care for to be successful on YouTube, if they're dependent on that, then I don't know what to say. It's like let me pull the chat here. Do you think that all these creators I've been mentioning, do you feel that they have an Eli dependency to be successful out here? Do you think if they stop talking about me cold turkey and stop coming at me, do you think that would affect their presence out here, their views, their donations? Do you think it would? I'm just curious. I could be wrong, but I want to hear what your thoughts are. Sandra says I do. And Sandra, thank you for being understanding here. Today I've just been saying this. Look, if you want to eliminate all drama, if you want to stop the drama, you got to stop the leaks. You got to stop the leaks that are sucking you back in. ODN says, dude, he has some sort of obsession with you because he could easily start a new channel with a new name where nobody could find him and he could be successful doing his scams. Right, he could even do the altered content stuff, but they still choose to come at me instead of even creating other channels with altered content where no one would know who they are. They'd make a lot more money. I don't get it. You're right. That's a great point, dude. TS says most definitely. Sandra says it's obvious. What is obviously? Um, what is obvious? I mean, Sandra, are you saying it's obvious that they need Coach Eli for relevancy and success out here? Yes, says Sandra. ODN says he could easily start a new channel and gain traction within a couple years where he can't get flagged down if he did his thing under a different name and messing with us. We wouldn't know where to look. Yeah, you know, I think what some people are doing, there are people that have been removed from the YouTube partner program, and once you get removed, you're not allowed to come back. And that Google AdSense account, you cannot use it for YouTube, and you can't have another channel again with the same social security number. You can't have another AdSense account with the same social. So what I think some people have done to bypass that is they're using the federal employer identification number, so a business tax ID from the feds. And I think there are certain people that are doing that right now to bypass circumventing. And yeah, thank you, Sandra. That's why I'm over here. I love this area over here. I really do. Like I could even turn on. There's a flashlight. I can turn on. The flashlight is on right now. Let's see if I turn off the flashlight. See the difference there? But even without the flashlight, the low light compensation is just doing a really, really good job. No, these apartments are not cheap, Sandra. You know, you used to live out here in the Bay Area. We are at 83 minutes, 84 minutes now, an hour and 24 minutes. All right, folks, I got to start heading back. This is with the light on. This is with the light off. What a difference, huh? It's so cool what the YouTube has added so many features to their mobile streaming app. It's just pretty cool. You can even do color grading and stuff like that on the fly. You can create clips on the fly. You can mute the microphone. Before you couldn't mute the microphone. You had to do that at a phone level. But YouTube's just continuing to get better and better and better each and every day. Another thing I heard about, I'll catch up with y'all later. I need to get home. All right, Sandra, thank you so much for stopping by. Lots of love. I think you ladies have a conference call on Friday. I think at 12 Pacific. Later, Sandra says ODN. Thanks, Eli. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Tia. Appreciate it. Yeah, Tia, listen. Do whatever you feel is right for yourself. I share my opinions. I share my advice regarding what I feel works best for me based on a lot of personal experience. I've been doing this YouTube thing for a long time, 6.5 years full time, and I've been on the platform even longer than that before that. People know I have former channels from my networking days and stuff like that, and my insurance days going back to 2009. Okay? But hold on. YouTube is actually going to be they're test marketing on certain channels, not on mine. I saw it in the Creator Insider channel. They're going to be releasing courses. You can create courses that people can take on YouTube, and I'm wondering if those courses you'll be able to make them as members only and sell them as a package. Now, I only saw this on the Creator Insider channel the other day, but they didn't mention the specifics. Can you monetize it, or are they free courses? I think YouTube and Google, being a for-profit business, is going to give us an option to monetize it through unmonetized channels, and take the same split, 70% for us, 30% for them, just like they do with super chats, super stickers, memberships, and super thanks on the pre-recorded videos and live stream replays. So I'll keep you folks posted if that does come out soon. I am definitely going to be creating some courses, and obviously they're gonna be for a fee. It's gonna be a small fee, but I saw that, I'm like, wow, it's a phenomenal idea. This platform keeps getting better and better each and every day. I'm telling you, he could use a different address, different name, and start a clean business if he just stopped messing with people and went after people that deserved it. Well, let me just mention this. ODN, are you still there? Let me mention one more thing here before I get going. You're right. You make a good point. I think I may have to do one more show on this, because I think, like, these people psychoanalyze me, and so it's like, it's interesting to psychoanalyze this dude. Like, I don't like to psychoanalyze anyone, but they do it to me, so it's like I have to almost psychoanalyze them, because it makes me wonder why they're psychoanalyzing me, right? But I get it, right? But I think with this guy, what you're trying to say, ODN, is that he could very easily make more money by doing what you said and not having to deal with drama, but he chooses to go the drama route. He chooses to keep attacking myself and certain other people, because what you're saying, ODN, and I'm beginning to believe this and agree to this, you're saying that this dude is so miserable within his fucking self. He hates himself so much that he enjoys attacking people as his therapy. He's like his own therapist. It's like one big massive projection and outlet for him. Like him doing this on YouTube makes him feel like it's an outlet, it gives him a false sense of fucking power, man. It's just really fucking sad, dude. It is. And then what this guy will do after hearing this, because he's watching now or he'll watch it later. I know his people are watching. Obviously, there were a lot of people here, right? But he'll be so triggered. He'll do these spam tag postings tomorrow. He might end up doing a show over this because he's so triggered. Tia says that is sick. What do you mean, Tia? More specifically, before we go off the air here. This is great. I've got a light right underneath here. I can go the other way too. I've got an LED light right here. So this is fantastic. I could sit here and broadcast all night to you. I got my own private light here. I don't think the neighbors would like me talking loud all night, but it's all good. So you say that is sick to you. What do you mean before we go off the air? Because that makes sense, ODN. It makes sense because like he has more opportunities, but he's choosing to continue to attack people. And I think it's become a form of his therapy. I think he enjoys attacking people. I think it covers up his hatred for himself and his misery. It you know, what do you call it? Masks the misery, right? It puts a Band-Aid on the misery, and it never, ever, you know, fixes the underlying issue. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Tia says to almost need to for satisfaction. So you're saying, Tia, he does it for satisfaction because he's so fucking miserable that he's stuck in this rut of attacking people as his content, and he actually enjoys doing it because it makes him feel better by keeping his mind off his own misery deep within. Is that what you're saying? Like I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm trying to clearly state it in a way where everyone understands. ODN says, I wouldn't know where to find him. I wouldn't go looking. I don't understand why he just asks his people not to share his new channel wherever it gets made. Okay. TS says right, exactly. Okay, yeah. ODN, great point to end the show. Tia, great point. ODN says, furthermore, I have 3 other channels that are quite successful that nobody in this community knows about. He could easily do the same thing. Are any of them monetized, ODN? Do you have any of them? Wasn't your main ODN channel monetized at one point? ODN? How is monetized before anybody? That doesn't make any sense. Can you clear that up, dude? What do you mean? Sandra says, it's not just him. It's those other nasty women as well. Well, yeah, they have a nasty attitude. They are nasty with their attitude. Well, they're doing the same thing. Some of them are. I mean, maybe some of them aren't. Maybe some of them are. I think some of them are just in it for the money, whether they're miserable or not. As far as Jay goes, he's miserable deep within. He's far more capable of doing better things, making more money. As far as the women go, in my opinion, they're doing it just for the money. And they enjoy this type of content as well, too. I think what it all boils down to is these people enjoy like tabloid type of content. It's kind of like the TMZ of YouTube. I've said it before. They just enjoy doing this stuff. ODN says, TS says, true Sandra. ODN says, typo. ODN, I had monetization back in the day before any of them. Oh, okay. Alicia says, thank you for letting me chat. I wish you all a peaceful evening and rest of the week. Well, please come back on this account anytime. Thank you. Alicia, right? Alicia and Zeno. ODN, I have a different music channel. I only put my music on my channel. On my music channel, I record other people. Cool. Sandra Palacio says they get off on that shit. Thanks, Alicia, says Tia. You're right, Sandra. With that being said, folks, I got to run. We're leaving 45 in the box and 8 thumbs up. Please smash thumbs up. Please share this out. Thank you again to ODN for your $2 super chat. Alicia says thank you, Eli. Good night. You're very welcome. 95 minutes, an hour and 35 minutes. See you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. Later, ODN.